Hey everyone, welcome back for another video on Legend of Mushroom. That video is gonna be a little bit different than usual because in fact that time I'm not gonna give you my own advice, but I would like you to give me your opinion about what I'm gonna say in that video, because you know what, I think that all the time I've been doing a mistake. Let me explain to you. Do you see my gear here? I have some very high level pieces of gear, but I'm lacking some. On my weapon, for example, this one is level 142, and I just dropped a way better weapon here, level 171, and look at the stats difference. This is absolutely huge. Let me show you exactly the difference. When I go here and check my main stats, this is my final HP, 397.6 billion, okay? And look at the difference on the other stats as well. I'm just gonna equip that weapon and look at the difference. This is insane, the stats that the new weapon is giving to me. And I think that my mistake was not to try to get more lamps, in fact, because this is my level 169. And if I show you some of the people who were playing with me in the past, Send Noodles, for example, he is currently level 175. And so if we compare the stats, final HP, of course I have more stats than him now because I farm a bit more on other stuff and I'm spending more. But if we check the equipment, this is insane. I don't know if you realize the impact it would have on my stats. I'm gonna go on my sheet and we are gonna see that directly. So this is my document, and if we check the difference, are you ready? This is insane, the amount of HP I'm missing just because I don't have the same level with my gear. So let's copy his amount on mine and let's check the difference in HP at the top. From 411 billion to 445 billion. This is an insane amount. Oh my god, let's check the other stats, just to be sure, okay? Just to be sure about what I'm losing, I mean. So there is my final attack, 61,856, and he has 64,000 and a bit more than that. So let's copy and paste. More than 110 million extra attack, just coming from the gear. And now let's check the defense. So let's go here. I'm gonna do the same. I have a 20,600 almost. He has 21,500. So let's paste that score and let's check the increase from 51 million to 86 million. 35 million more. I'm losing so many stats because of that level difference. Okay, so I'm back to the game and now let's check where I can get some lamps. First of all, this is the amount I can get per day, almost around that 13,000 lamps, which is a lot, right? So first of all, you have the chest. You can get some lamps here, and the more you progress in the story, in the campaign, the higher the amount. But in fact, I feel like it's not increasing that much. I'm still stuck at 36 per hour. Let me know where you are at the moment in the comment below. 36 per hour. So I can claim that 3 times a day. I think that this is the equivalent of 3 hours, 3 times a day. And I can claim that whenever it pops, okay? So then, of course, you have all the time your Assault Lamp Thief, and I'm on the max level 150. So this is the amount that normally I should earn, but if I sweep the fight, this is exactly what I earn on every attempt. 834. I don't remember why I have an increase here. If you know about it, let me know in the comment below. I tried to find it, but unfortunately I couldn't. So then I can do more attempts. Normally you have 4 directly when you start the day, but I can get some more thanks to the parking. And I can get the 2 ones after watching the ads, because I bought the card, okay? So let's go in here and let's talk about the different passes, because here you have some more keys every month, so you can get some extra here. You have also that new pass in which you have some keys to participate in that dungeon, so you get some extra lamps here. Then you have the privileges here, you have the monthly card, giving to you 100 per day and an extra attempt in the dungeon. you have the lifetime pass giving you some extra 200 per day and some extra keys for the dungeon as well. So let's claim everything in here. As you can see, I got some more lamps, but these are paying stuff, okay? So let me claim everything because I'm here, so let's take everything. And let's go that time in the other content here in the garden. You can have some in the dormitory. With the loot here, you can get some when you are online, some when you are offline. You get only a few daily here, but it's still good to take. You have some in the parking wars, depending on the amounts you are parking here. So these are the ones I am parking in priority, okay? You have the cloud, you can get it for free over time by getting some Skyrider passes. You can get the frog, the blue ox, and the magic carpet in the lucky spinners. I don't remember if the carpet is in the lucky spinner, I think yes. And these 4 are one of the best mounts to have in the parking wars, because if you check the rewards it's giving to you, if I go to mount remodeling, here with the cloud you get some keys, you get some soul cores, but the main thing to have here is the scrolls. So you got the scrolls with that mount, you got some keys and extra stuff. You got the same with the magic carpet here. You have the same with this one, but this is a paid one. Same here. And if we go, you have other mounts that can provide you some scrolls. By the way, you have this one, but unfortunately you have no key, but you have some extra lamps. This one is giving the same, and this one as well. Then you have this one, the carriage. You have some extra scrolls inside, you have some lamps, but you don't have any keys. So in terms of lamps, this is a bit worse. And this one is giving exactly the same rewards. Then you have this one as well. This can be obtained for free, giving some scrolls, hammers, souls, and you have some keys. So sometimes you can have some extra dungeon keys for the lamp thief. And this is pretty cool, you have some lamps too. So the blue ox is giving some keys directly, it's not random. And you have some scrolls as well, and some fruits. This is an amazing one of the best for the parking. Then you have this one, it's not giving any key, but you have some lamps as well. By the way, I think we have some lamps on every single mount. We have some scrolls, and this one can provide you some keys as well. You have some lamps one more time, and you have some scrolls. So one more time, this mount is amazing. And the others, unfortunately, are not giving any scrolls, so generally I'm avoiding using them. But here you can get some extra keys, and there, no, it's not the right key. Here you have some materials, and no, okay? So the mounts I talked about are the main ones to use. The scrolls, you can get a ton of scrolls thanks to the parking wars and the amount you parked, and this is very, very important. Then in the family, here you have the blazing cave, you have some chests, and sometimes in the chest you have some extra lamps. It's not a lot, but still you can get some, okay? Let's sweep that. We can't get some in here, but we get some medals, and thanks to the medals we get here and through the other activities in the family, you can buy some through the family shop. And this is something that I wasn't doing before, and I think that this is the mistake I was doing. Okay, so here, this is something new, and I'm gonna buy these. But there, you have a magic lamp key, and for 2,500 medals, you can get 835 extra lamps. This is very important to take that key, and you have some lamps as well. Here you have 100, 200, 350, 550, and 700 in total. 700 for 7,000 medals. This is more expensive than buying the key only, but 700 plus the ones given by the key, so I should have something around 1,550, something like that, thanks to the family shop daily. I don't know, this is the thing on which I want to have your advice. Were you doing that since the beginning? Were you buying all the lamps through the family shop? Because in my case, I was buying only... I was buying that, but I don't need it anymore. I was buying the scroll, and I'm gonna continue buying it. I was buying the Yuku fruits every day. I think that this is important to take these. And then it was depending on the medals remaining on my account. So generally I can buy these to have some more stuff as well, and I was always buying the bombs and drills because the techs are giving an insane amount of stats today. So this is the reason why I was focusing on the bombs and drills every day. But at the end of the day, I still have a few medals left, so this is why I can buy the lamps, in fact. 1,500, we are going to see the impact on the level of your account right after. So then you have the family in which you can donate to have donate some red diamonds to have a few extra medals. You can get some more in the magic theater. We didn't have that before, but sometimes in the chest you have some lamps. Unfortunately, we don't have any here. You get some. No, you have none in the family brawl exchange shop. You have no lamp or keys inside. You have some more in the showdown shop here. I already bought all of them. For 2,000 of these, you can buy 10 times that pack. I don't remember the number, the exact number. I think we have 100 for one pack, so maybe 1,000 with 2,000 medals multiplied by 10, 20,000. But hey, when you can kill the bosses in that content, you get a lot of these medals, and so it's not a problem, it's not an issue to buy these. And do we have an extra key? I don't remember. But basically, I recommend to buy the lamps here every week. And you have some in the cross-server showdown, no, cross-server ranked match. If I go in the shop, you can buy some here daily. You can get 500 for 25 medals. I think that this is not very expensive for the amounts we get. Let me know one more time, what do you think about that in the comment below? Because here, generally, I recommend to go only for the Awakening Scrolls and for that stone, the Awakening Crystal, one time a week. So you are gonna have a ton of scrolls, and thanks to the scrolls, your account is gonna power up very, very fast. Trust me, the scrolls are absolutely amazing for that. So now I already have a 20,800. And you have something more, you have the tournament shop in which you have some keys, and they are not expensive at all. So maybe it can be a good idea to go and pick some. Generally I was recommending to pick the pickaxes, the drills and bombs, something like that, but I think that that time I'm gonna go for the lamp keys only. I can buy 3, so let's buy these. I'm gonna have some extra gear. And let's go in the dungeon. I have some extra keys, and so I can claim more lamps as well. So now I have a 24,000. And during the day, I'm gonna acquire some more. By the way, we have an extra key here in the daily quest. So one more time, another way to get some extra lamps. So let's claim that, do the dungeon another time. And then of course you can get some extra ones in the arena when you are doing your fights and when you have a victory. So just try to beat the weakest players on your server and just claim your extra lamps. There we go, 10 extra lamps. And you can get some in the cross-server ranked match as well, but here you don't need to win, just the participating in a fight is gonna reward you 5 medals and 20 lamps. And you can buy some extra attempts daily in both arenas using your red diamonds, so it can be a bit expensive to spend your red diamonds daily depending on your budget. If you have a lot of red diamonds, maybe it's better to save your red diamonds for the souls only, or put some in the clock winders, or if you are early game, put some in the pals and the skills if you want to save on some more and get some more stats. But when you are in endgame, it can be cool sometimes to refill that, so you can get a bit more medals, buy some more stuff in the shop, and get some more lamps. And then of course, you have extra packs to buy if you want to have some more keys and lamps. In the shop here, you have the best pack, this is this one. $1, you get one of each key for the different dungeons. $1 every day during the month, $30. If you already spend a lot in the other events in the game, it's gonna cost a lot. But this is the best way to acquire some rewards for not a high price, I would say. But I'm not doing that, I never did that, so I don't recommend to do that, but then you do whatever you want. At least it's way better than the pack on the right? Because here you get 800 keys, because if you are on the max level, you get that, and 60 lamps, no thank you. They should review that pack though. And after that you have some more here, but it's way more expensive. And then you have some more packs in here. In the events, you have the growth pack in which you can get some lamps, but this is garbage. The rewards you get are garbage, okay? This is very expensive for absolutely nothing. You have the daily offers in which you can get an extra key for $3. This is one more time very expensive for nothing. You have the selection pack in which you can... I don't think you can buy these. No, you don't have any keys, but on the small packs, you can buy some keys. You can get 6 for $10. So if you want to push your level, this is very expensive, but this is a way to get some more keys on the small packs here. So let's check that. $1 to get only 1 key. Before it was $1 to get 4 keys in the daily shop. And here you can buy some more. So if you have a crazy amount of budget to spend every day, look at that. 12, you have 6 more, 9 more, so 21, 22 keys for a lot of money, $36. We have to check now the increase in power we get per lamp. Okay, so I have a 25,000 and this is the experience I currently have on my account. I'm gonna open a block note, a note block, whatever. So I'm gonna write down the amount of experience I have. There we go. You can't see it, but trust me, I wrote it, okay? And I'm gonna write as well the number of lamps I have. And let's just spend all my lamps and check the experience I get. So there we go. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut directly the video so you won't have to check all the lamps. It's gonna take forever otherwise. Oh, and by the way, I just figured out that I missed something, a content in which you can get some extra lamps, the events we generally have. In these events, generally in the rewards, you can get a few extra lamps here. And I know that sometimes in the different lucky spinners, sometimes you can have some extra keys for the dungeon or some extra lamps, I think. And you can also get some through the spin every day. You have some keys, you have some lamps, and you have basically 7 attempts per day. 5 for free and 2 by watching the ads. So let's check if I can get some extra ones. And no, that's an extra battle for PvP, so 10 extra lamps. Okay guys, this is over. I spent the 25,000 lamps I had and this is the amount of experience I currently have now. So let's do some math. So I have now 23,020.4 minus 18,135.9. This is what I had before. So this is what I got thanks to the 25,000 lamps. And if I divide that by the number of lamps I had, this is approximately the amount I got per lamp. So now if I take the amount I need, 24,791.4, and if I divide that by 0.195, this is the amount of lamp I need from the level 169 to the next level. And if I can get 13,000 per day, then I need 10 days approximately to get 1 level. But now, if I take the 13,000 I earn per day, and if I retrieve the 1,500 coming from the family shop and the 500 coming from the cross arena shop, this is the amount I get per day. And in that case, instead of 10 days, I would need 11.5 days, approximately, okay? So this is why I think that this is important to take the lamps in both the arena shop and in the family shop. Let me know your advice about that in the comment below. Have a really nice day, guys. This is everything I had for the video. Take care. Bye-bye. See you next time. Ciao.